So I was talking about a key level for Dogecoin, really over the last 2 weeks or so here. And we started to get a recovery in the crypto market, and things were looking really, really nice again for crypto overall. And in fact, it even looked like we were getting a bounce off this really key level for total market cap that I was exploring. But now things are slipping back down, and Dogecoin, which didn't hit my lower target earlier, might actually be coming down to the key level that I have drawn out for you guys that I want to share with you guys in this video. I want to talk about the worst case scenario for Dogecoin if we get further downside for Bitcoin, for the total market cap, and cryptocurrency on the upcoming news in the beginning of April with tariffs. As I discussed with Pepe earlier, I want to talk a little bit about Dogecoin in this video and give you some key levels for all you traders out there looking to trade Dogecoin. This is potentially a zone. It could be a zone for a long. It looks a little bit more like maybe a zone for a short if we are seeing our total market cap break lower, which it may be doing. Why? Because of the tariff fears. So let's get into the key targets, key levels for Doge. A lot of good things have been happening lately in crypto, but we are seeing some weakness that we need to talk about. So welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I'm Crypto Kip. Do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel for more content, turn on that notification bell for these urgent updates that we want to keep you guys aware of. This one is a little bit more of a pre-recorded video because I'm going to a wedding later today, but I do want to make you guys aware, and the members are going to be first to get this video. So if you want to become a member on the channel, you'll get the videos as soon as I create them. If you're looking at Dogecoin here, we did have a nice, beautiful recovery after the beginning of March. We kind of had a little bit of a low back on March 10th. Dogecoin came up a whopping 45% in just really about 10 days, which was a very nice move. And then in 3 days after, a little bit of a bounce, we've absolutely lost most of that progress, coming down a whopping, 17%. That being said, we are still up from these lows that if you were buying the dip down there, you're up 17% still on Doge. And if you were leverage trading, you could have made some really good money on a move like that. But that wasn't even the area that I would have personally been looking at for a long. The area that I've been talking to you guys about, which we didn't yet hit, is actually a little bit lower at this kind of 13-cent level for Doge. And so if we do come down to that level, that's another 17 or 20% move to the downside from here. Why? Because we've kind of tested at this level before. If you go over to the weekly candles, you can kind of see why I have this trend line drawn there. These weekly candles were kind of bouncing here. And so I was thinking perhaps we can come down and test this level. And so my kind of, most important level for Dogecoin right now, which is arguably the strongest meme coin in terms of holding up versus Bitcoin, and it is the largest meme coin out there. My worst case scenario for Dogecoin is this 13-cent level. Bitcoin is kind of losing this $83,000 range that I want to stay above. If we do lose it, Dogecoin is probably going to come down to that 13-cent level. And the real thing that I'm looking at right now that I talked about in my Pepe video earlier today is this total market cap, guys, which we need to hold up here. Because if total market cap does not hold up here, then we could be coming back down to some of these other weekly candle close areas, maybe a 2.4. And I was talking about, this 2.1-ish level, 2.12, 2.14 level back from March of 2022. And so that's just the way to do it. Very simply, you can look at some of the previous weekly candle closes. Those are levels of support and resistance. Now, could this be a good opportunity for a long? Well, it could be, because we are looking at a potential bounce off 2.6 true. That being said, on the news of the tariffs, I don't really like the idea of a long right now, because we do have this bearish story coming up, which inevitably I think is at the end of the day going to be viewed in the future as a buy the dip opportunity. Because if you're sitting here and you think that the total market cap is not going to go higher than 3.7 trillion at some point in the future, and honestly at some point in this bull market, well then you're probably not thinking about 4-year cycles, and you're probably bearish on crypto at a time where I don't think you should be. The macro has never been stronger for crypto, and I really think that the bull market's not over. Personally, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to give financial advice, but I think that the total market cap for cryptocurrency is going to find higher levels. We have Michael Saylor come out the other day and say that he thinks that Bitcoin is going to go to a $500 trillion market cap, which is insanity. But could it happen? I'd love to see it. If it even got half there or 10% of the way there, you're looking at much higher prices, not just for Bitcoin, but probably for Dogecoin as well. I think that you could see Dogecoin easily get to a $100 billion market cap at some point in the future. I think you might even see it go to a $200 billion market cap in the future because of all the bullish things that I've talked about before, with Elon Musk having it as his favorite meme coin out there, naming a government agency after it. But just generally, crypto is bullish, guys. So my key level of support is about 13 cents for Doge. If we lose that level, we could be revisiting this dreaded yellow line down to 5 or 6 cents. I don't want to see it. Is it possible? The only way that really becomes possible in my mind is if Bitcoin loses, it could do it if it comes down to 72, but if Bitcoin loses 72, then and we really start coming back down to even 59 or 60, which I don't even want to talk about at this point. That's kind of the way that I would see Dogecoin slipping lower than this level. Could it come lower anyway? It could, guys. These memes are highly volatile, but in that, there are trading opportunities. Right now, honestly, I think it's a good time to short. Even though this weekly candle is, at its low, I think this is probably a better short than it is a long because of the tariff news that we have coming up soon. Once that news is alleviated, though, I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of a, didn't mean to do that. I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of a bounce off of this level. So that's something that I'm keeping an eye out for as well. In terms of Dogecoin versus Bitcoin, it is trying to get a little bit of a recovery. Our weekly candle is still green, and so this could be scooping up a little bit potentially, but I do want to remain cautious and think, it is possible for Dogecoin to slip to this lower level. And I'll tell you this, if Bitcoin makes its move down to 71K, my kind of low target for Bitcoin, that would be the world where I could see Dogecoin versus Bitcoin reaching this low again before kind of getting continuation back to the upside. But inevitably, I do think that Dogecoin will have moves versus Bitcoin again in the future because I'm a believer in altcoin season. I think that altcoin season is coming at some point in 2025. We need the Fed to cut interest rates, and we just haven't had it yet, but I do think that it's coming. Again, if you guys want to do some trading, sign up for Blofin using the link I've got a pin in the comments section, in the description as well for you guys down below, up to a $5,000 deposit bonus, and you sign up using our link. And if you deposit $100 right now, you get $10 in XRP for free when you use our link. That is all I have for you guys in this video. I am Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Please remember, guys, nothing I say is financial advice, but we do love crypto. We're going to keep the content coming, and we're always going to give you guys our unbiased opinion. We are clearly biased in that we love crypto, but if there's downside, I'm calling out for downside. If there's upside, I'm calling out for upside. And in that, there's great trading opportunities, and we're doing a lot of that as we're still accumulating, as we have more bull market left likely. I don't believe that the 4-year cycles have changed yet, and I'm looking forward to the Fed pivoting later this year. Smash a like, guys. Subscribe to the channel. DCA HODL. I'll see you in the next one. I got 2 videos here if you want to check them out. Until next time, folks, peace.